Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Well, by some comments I got the other day, somebody was asking if I've ever tried other things for char, like Tulip Poplar Bark and grass and then other items, which I haven't. Really all I've experimented with has been char cloth and punk wood. So I thought this would be a good time to go ahead and try different things. Today I'm going to try 3 things, maybe 4. I'm going to try yucca fibers. Now I'm going to unravel that and try just the fibers. And we'll try grass and tulip poplar bark. And if I can get this kudzu to break down into its individual fibers, we'll try kudzu also. So, need to get a good fire started. Oh, and I also wanted to try, even though I'm unweaving these, I want to braid some grass, and I want to try just a little length of braided grass in addition to the loose fibers. So let me get a fire started and we'll get to work on this. All right, now here's some of that fat wood that we found the other day. It was in the how to find hidden fat wood. It was in that video. So we'll use this for our fire starter. Now you might say that's overkill on the fat wood, but I've got so much of it around here, and this has an awful lot of rot mixed in with it. Most of those other pieces on the table are rotted, so we'll use it up. All right, I'm gonna make use of those flames, even though we don't have good coals yet. Let's stuff some of this grass in this can here, and it's not dried out. There's still a lot of green in it. Let's see what happens with charring grass. Let's try that. Put you back on time lapse. All right, let's take a look at what I got here. Here's the braided grass. We'll see how that does. Tulip poplar. And yucca fibers from that yucca cordage that I took apart. So Let's take a look at our grass. You notice how I tell you all the time on like char cloth and charred punkwood that you want to have a little sheen on it? I know it's hard to show anything that's black, but this has a little sheen on it. So I think that the gases and the deposits were able to get out of that can nicely. So that's a nice brick of charred grass. I'm going to set this off to the side. And let's go ahead and char this tulip poplar bark. I want to set them all off to the side, and then we'll try them all out at the same time. That's got more than just a sheen on it. That's got a real shine on it. I'm thinking this is going to be great charred material, this grass. Let's go back on time lapse. All right, let's see what we ended up with on the tulip poplar bark. And that's got a nice sheen on it. Let me set this aside. And we'll do both of these together. Yucca and braided grass. All right, let's get set up and we'll try them out. All right. The wind has started to kick up, so I'm not going to be able to play around with it too much. Let's try the yucca first, because it's the most fly away. Well, that's living life dangerously right there. To have all my char so close to the fire. But I'm trying to get as tight a shot as possible. Let's try the braided grass now. And this, let's see if that's going to work for me right there. Right.
Now this is the grass. Oh, I should have some good sharp edges now. Yeah. How about that braided grass? What's going on with it?
Braided grass isn't doing very well, is it? Let's get over here where we got some mass. We got this big puck of grass. We don't need all that though. Let's see if I can break it without losing much of it. Let's try that. Let's try and see.
I'm not sure grass is going to work for us. Let's try it some more, though.
How about that? It sure looked the part, though, didn't it? The braided grass wouldn't work, and this nicely fibrous, nicely charred grass is not going to work. That's good to know. But I know that our charred tulip poplar bark will work. I've tried charred tulip poplar bark before. This works nicely. I don't understand what the difference is though. I mean, these have a lot finer fibers in it. I don't understand. This right here, so I know that's where I'm going. Yeah, I've used tulip poplar bark before. I don't understand the grass. Alright, I want to do one more in the wind. Just to make sure that what I think I know about tulip poplar bark is true. So this time, hold on. A bundle here, and a bundle here. This actually needs to be more compacted. You never want to compact char cloth, but this is too loose. So let's compact it a little bit. You got to practice in all kinds of situations. You got to practice in the wind. You got to practice with terrible leaves. Yucca fibers did well. The grass would not work. I'll have to think about that one. I don't understand that because it's fibers, but it's not real strong fibers like yucca fiber and like tulip poplar bark. Maybe strength of fiber has something to do with it. But all right, y'all, that's my experiment with charring natural materials, just the natural materials that I have accessible to me. So I'm really pleased with tulip poplar bark, pleased with yucca fibers, and the grass. I guess we need to avoid grass. All right, y'all, I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.